Hello good members, I, Game Master 1000, today bring to you a bit of a different video. More of a rant-ish video, really, so... for those of you who don't know, I happen to play a lot of League of Legends on my spare time, which is pretty much all the time, because I haven't been uploading in, I think, about 2 weeks. So, yeah, that's... For those of you who don't know, that's what I've been doing. Playing League of Legends, and I've been playing League of Legends ranked for all this past weekend. It's like Monday, as I'm recording this. Probably get this out on the same day too, hopefully. So, today is a bit of a different video, just a bit of me ranting and raving about a certain topic, and that is the League of Legends rank struggles I had to endure through all the past, last week. Excuse me about that. I'm not even sitting down for this one. Normally I have my mic and I have it sat down on the table, but no, I'm standing up. I'm currently carrying the mic around as I walk around my entire room. I am pacing. This is what we have come to at this point. So, I recently, just right before making this video, I've watched a video from resident YouTuber Bricky Orchid 8. He was talking about his rank struggles and how he's a diamond player. He's been playing since season 2, and he's been in diamond for a long time, and he recently got placed in silver 3, and he's diamond. This man is diamond. He's in silver 3. That is mid-tier silver 3. That's still better than my best silver 4, but come on, this man is diamond. And the reason why he's silver 3 is basically because I'm pretty sure this is the reason why everyone's in low tier right now, because just everyone's team. In League of Legends, it's a team game, and you have to rely on your teammates. But you can never rely on them because they're just going to they're just either going to feed or completely ruin your placements for you, and that's kind of I feel this is a trend between everyone who's been playing ranked for this past season. The ranked season 7's only been out for a week right now, and so far everyone who's been placed, I've been seeing a lot of people get placed in bronze 4 or low tier, mostly bronze 4, bronze 5. So this got me thinking about my own placements. So all this week I've been playing ranked. I've played 5v5s on my own, a few games maybe with some friends. I prefer to do the 5v5 placements on my own, on my spare time. And I've been playing 3v3 Twisted Treeline ranked with Jinx, and I got placed in my normals placements. The 5v5s one, I got bronze 4, and in the Twisted Treeline placements, bronze 5. It's wonderful. So I don't know I don't know why people are this sudden epidemic of low elo is. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's just why? I feel I've lost so many games. I went 2-8 in my placements. Bricky Orchid 8 went 2-8 in his placements. I've seen several comments from people on YouTube, and even among my own circle of friends who've gone I don't know a lot of their placements, but some people have gone 7-3 in their placements. That's 7 wins and 3 losses or stuff like that. Yeah, it goes from wins to loss ratio, and they get placed in low bronze. And I don't play ranked often because I feel I'm a filthy casual. I don't play ranked. I don't like doing ranked. I don't ranked is stressful. No one wants to have to worry about losing their LP or declining an elo when playing a game. Games are supposed to be fun. We play League of Legends to have fun. So that's why I strictly stick to normal. But I only got placed in silver 4 a few months ago, because I just oh, okay, it's ranked season 7 is going to end. I might as well get my ranked placements. I might as well at least try. So I played those games and I got silver 4. First time ever playing ranked, silver 4. I think I thoroughly think I belong in silver 4. I'm not the best at League of Legends. I'm not even remotely good. I do think silver 4 is a good placement for me, because silver 4 isn't good, but it's not awful. It's not bronze. So I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So you get the feeling of like, I played this ranked placement only because, like, you know what? This time, I'm gonna take this seriously. I'm gonna not be bad. I'm gonna actually try. And you get silver, and you get, like, silver 5, or bronze 5. Because, like, you just, like, your whole team, like, you get to the point just like, what? Why do we even try? Because, like, you can't even accurately tell how good you are because it feels like everyone around you is just like if you are like silver and everyone around you is just bronze or below, like I'm pretty sure there are some people who just like they just go into rank the moment they hit level 30 and they know they're not ready. They just aren't ready. They're not even bronze at that point. They're like just wet behind the ears, they don't even have full mastery pages yet. Haven't even made a full mastery page yet. I know for sure I've seen like a Nidalee who didn't even have a keystone mastery. And, like, this is ranked. This is ranked. People are supposed to take this seriously, but no, they don't. They treat this like normals. Which is not a good mentality to have for ranked, because, ranked is just, like, this is what you have to... Ranked is, like, the epitome of what League of Legends is. Like, sure, normal games you can kind of screw about, but like when you're doing ranked, it emphasizes the teamwork and relying on your team to actually like not lose you this game. And like I'm not gonna completely blame my team for like my placements. So I know at least, and in my 2 and 8 placements, I've like, I know 2 of those games for sure were my bad. Sure, I probably shouldn't have, like, I went top twice, and I'm not all that good at top, so the first placement, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna play Garen, because he takes low amounts of effort, and I forgot who I was up against. I honestly forget. I think maybe I was up against Poppy, I don't know, but, like, I was up against someone, and I didn't do exceptionally well. I kind of went even with my laning opponent, and, like, when late game hit, I could team fight and I could get like I could get like a kill or two. I'm not a complete detriment to my team, but like I can't even remember who it was. I think it was like bot lane who ended up going like 2 and 10 and something like that. And just like, why? Why is this happening? Why do I even bother? And the next game, that was my bad, was like, I was going up against Wukong as Vladimir, so I thought I was going up against Teemo, which he went bot lane, and, well, you know how that goes. And, yeah, I went up against Wukong, that wasn't good. I don't like fighting Wukong. Wukong's not good. I do not want Wukong up in the top lane. I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that aside. That's another rant for another day, me talking about Wukong. So, but, like, the other 8, those are like 2 losses. Surprise, we lost those games. Those are like 2 losses where I could particularly feel like, yeah, I could have played better. But like for the rest of the games, I strictly went either mid lane primary and support like secondary, which surprisingly I actually got mid lane more than I got support. Which I guess it's different, and I guess ranked is different from normal skews. So I strictly decided to play Vel'Koz mid and Taric bot lane, because those are probably my 2, like, as far as tiers go, like, I'm really good at Taric main, level 7, and, like, he's not an awful support. I feel comfortable playing him in the bot lane, and, like, Vel'Koz is just, like, a nice, I wouldn't necessarily say easy, a nice moderate difficulty mid laner with, like, high amounts of reward for what he got. Like, that true damage it's amazing. You gotta respect Vel'Koz's true damage. No one ever expects him to blow you up, and then yeah, he blows you up. So and for those 2 games, I played strictly like support and like mid lane. I felt like I did relatively okay. I wasn't doing awfully. I didn't die for like at least the first 20 minutes of the game until it actually came to team fighting and stuff like that. And it's just like everyone's just feeding. Like, I remember a specific game where there's, like, a top lane Riven going up against Zed, which I don't know if Zed counters Riven or if Riven counters Zed, but I don't really know. All I know is that our Riven ended up coming out of, like, lane. Like, I think 2 and 10, and their Zed was, like, 14 and 2. And it's like, okay, like we immediately lost that game. No matter like I think that could have been no more than like 20 minutes into the game, and they were already at our Nexus. 20 minutes. We didn't have I didn't even have time to build armor. And that's just one of many examples of like just the shenanigans that go in ranked. It's just a clown fiesta party down there. Like I've experienced level 1 invades go wrong. I know I've experienced like 5-man ganks bot lane. That was fun. Oh yeah, 5-man ganks bot lane. Like that game we had a Veigar who went like 2-14 against Lux. Like I know I'm probably making these numbers up, but it was something at that astronomically bad. And it was just like no, it's completely soul crushing to see these things happen, because like you just have to see like, well, there's absolutely nothing. Like there's this one frame from Candy Mundi's playing Nasus in ranked, and like I'll pull it on the screen right now. Like that one frame is exactly that describes many situations in like just in life in general. That frame just resonates with me so much. Like just Elise's face and what she's saying. Criminy. It's so you just had to take it, and like I don't like these 10 games. I played 10 games with Twisted Treeline. Like those aforementioned games were only from those are from normals ranked. I haven't even gotten a chance to like bring you into the Twisted Treeline scene. That's a whole other clown fiesta party. So where was I going with this? What was I saying? Well, screw it. We're just gonna go into the Twisted Treeline stuff because I completely forgot what I was doing. So I've seen like throws. Throws are different. No, this is what I'm talking about. People throwing games. I've seen games where we were doing exceptionally well, but not naturally. This is solo queue, and no one knows how to work together or actually make decisions. Like I feel like the difference between silver and bronze is it comes down to decision making. If you can make good decisions, then if you make good decisions but aren't necessarily mechanically inclined, then you're probably silver. If you're not mechanically inclined but don't make good decisions, then you're probably bronze. And those are stereotypes, but like I don't want to subject people. Like I know there are a lot of good people who are in bronze, and they're not all completely stupid. Like I feel like from one thing I've learned from this rank experience, that your rank really doesn't matter. Like I've seen people who were probably like unranked in like these are normal queues, because in the ranked queues I don't think they show your rank in ranked queues. I can't even remember, but like I've seen people with gold borders. Like okay, here's a good example. I was in a game and we had like a level 7 Lee Sin we had like on our team was a level 7 Lee Sin and a level 7 Cho'Gath mid, and we had like, so I was going bot lane, so naturally level 7 Tark, so we were like 3 level 7s, and like normally you wouldn't see like Cho'Gath mid because he's like, oh, he can get like kited and he can generally stick, like most mages will just stick in the back and like just poke him down from afar, even though Cho'Gath's range on his Q is completely busted. But he's going up against the Lux too, and he proceeds to murder the Lux, and it was fantastic to see. Just he was huge. He got big on his stacks, and like with the Rod of Ages, it was glorious. And then like in that same game too, we actually had a DC. Our Trinimir didn't load in until like 5 minutes into the game, which is actually a bit bad for us because like he's really behind. But when he does connect, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't apologize. Nothing. He just proceeds to go top lane, completely like he proceeds to go bot lane, completely destroy his Wukong opponent, and then proceeds to like completely push out top lane. There's your apology. That's what I like to see. No, just says nothing and just proceeds to completely wreck house up in the top lane. That's what I like to see from an apology right there. Or at least Sim player, he was really good. He was like on par with his ganks, really helping Like, he really helped carry Tryndamere back up and get him back into a proper place. Like, he knew what he was doing. Like, it was, like, it also got to the point where, that meanwhile, down in bot lane, like, in that game, I practically did almost nothing. Because, like, there was, like, a Soraka Ezreal lane, and it was Taric and Jinx. I was obviously the Taric Jinx combo, so it was, like, like, they were just pushed all the way up to the tower. They would just never push out, and they would never leave their tower. So I literally could just stand and dance in a bush the whole, that's what I did for all of laning phase. I sat there in a bush, and I danced. And from, like, yeah, like, there was some roaming in between, like, they weren't even a threat, so I could just, like, roam freely. I could go mid and roam. I can help take dragons. We got, like, really early dragons. It was fantastic. It was wonderful. It was just a masterpiece of a game. Like, that's the kind of teamwork I want to see. I like that kind of teamwork. That's the kind of thing that makes me say, you know what? Not everyone in League of Legends is bad. I don't have to worry about random people, like, ruining my placements. Meanwhile, in a few games later, actually, I think this is the final game in my placements. The final game in my placements, we have, like, a level 6 Lee Sin, which isn't so bad. Level 6 is alright. I'm pretty sure, like, he's not so bad. I think he was gold. I really can't remember, because, like, I can't remember if rank shows your rank or not with a little border. So, like, I know this man was gold for a fact, that he was, like, that just contradicts itself. Like, I guess I can't say for sure, but I strongly think this guy was gold. And he was, like, during the early phase, he was really good, because, like, Lee Sin is an early game champion, and he could get the kills, he could, like, perfectly set up, and he was mechanically good at Lee Sin. Here's the problem. He wasn't good at decision making. He could not make decisions to save his life, which was bad because we decided to let him be the ringleader and make the decisions for the team. So, like, skipping ahead, like, into the late game, Poppy is, like, they had an enemy jungle, Poppy, who was massive because, like, bot lane did okay, but, like, most of the kills from their ganks went to the Poppy. I know that for the fact that the Caitlyn they had in the enemy team got completely mashed, and, like, our Jhin was fed. Our Morgana was doing alright, mostly because, like, most of Poppy's kills were on Morgana. And, like, Wukong, like, there was an enemy Wukong, I was Vel'Koz mid, and I forget our top laner, he was some big, beefy dude, I forget, probably someone like Darius or Garen. So, like, it gets late game. Naturally, Lee Sin's power is going to fall off, which isn't so bad, because, like, I had a lot of kills into me, like, being Vel'Koz, and I could blow up anyone given I had enough time to actually do so. So, late game comes, and we're starting to, like, lose because of our powers waning down, and, like, Lee Sin could not make decisions to save his life. Like, the entire team is calling mid lane, and we need his help, but he's gonna go split push top lane. That's that's where his mind goes. Whenever, like, we need his help mid lane, nah, I'm gonna go. The entire enemy team is mid lane. Nah, I'm going top lane to, like, take that tower. He doesn't even get doesn't he realize that he's not even gonna get anywhere close to the inhibitor tower before someone stops him? Like, that's, like, no, like, I don't understand, like, split pushing only works when the entire enemy team is oblivious to what you are, because, like, there are still 4 people in mid lane, and it's only going to take one person to stop you, so, like, you might as well come down mid and help us with the 4 people before they take both of our towers and reach our inhibitor, because that's exactly what happened. So, like, and afterwards, he proceeds to, like, completely stupid, like, going into 4v1s on his own, like, it just... I don't understand why people do that. Yeah, you're powerful, but you're not going to be able to go into a 4v1 on your own. Like, I can make it out of this alive. I'm not going to, like, lose any advantage we had by doing this. And the epitome of this came at when we lost the game. So, like, he was still calling the shots, which by the time that happened, like, he's been calling the shots for a long time. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, I just have to be along for this ride, and hopefully maybe we'll be able to pull something back. Like, maybe I could, like, sit back and just like spew out a bunch of spells and kind of herd them. Like being a control mage that Vel'Koz is, you can just like herd people into choke points and kind of just make a field of nope that the enemy team can't get past. I'm gonna open the door to let my cat out because she's gonna make a bunch of noise. Get out of here. Go. Here we go. So so it comes to the point where he decides to do Baron. Like, I think one of the, like, at that point, it was like 40 minutes into the game and only like two people in the enemy team was dead, which was okay situation for Baron, but they hadn't been dead for long and they'd be up soon. The unfortunate thing is, most of the team is made up of tanks, and like we could, like the tanks are the ones who are alive. Maybe they carried Caitlyn and Zed weren't there, but like the Wukong, they had Wukong, Poppy, who was their jungler, which was already bad, and then some other dude, the support. I honestly can't remember this game. Like, I can't remember every champion that appears in these games. So and then if we go for Baron, like I knew it was a bad idea, but like I can't. Like I probably shouldn't. If I knew it was if you knew it was a bad idea, why did you do it? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like when the entire team is going to do something, I have no choice but to just go along with it and try to make the good of a situation. Like, I know I've been complaining a lot about teammates, but like there's most definitely things I could have done better to assure that my victories in these games could have been way more cleaner. But like I'm just digressing. So, we go for Baron, and like, so, our Morgana support and Jhin, our Morgana or Jhin, and I think our top laner, I can't remember who our top laner was, they go up top, they're in the back, and they're in the back like trying to keep people from getting behind the Baron, the Baron wall and taking it. So they're taking it from over the wall, and then Jhin could land an ult with his... Jhin can ult from afar from over there. Like, and then Lee Sin and our, like... No, our top lane was actually in the Baron pit with Lee Sin. He was helping take the Baron. And I was in the back trying to be like, okay, if anyone tries to come, namely the Poppy... the Poppy and the Wukong and their other guy... the support, just in case they try to actually come and stop us, I have to like kind of spew out spells and keep them back, but like I can't do anything to stop them because they're all tanks. They're just gonna like blow past me into especially Poppy, who was already massive at this point. So like I wanted to leave at that point because they were all coming, but no, they keep going. They were hell-bent on getting this Baron buff. So like I just have to stick around and try my best to keep them from getting, and maybe even if I die, maybe they can escape with with Baron. Like, that's still 4 people with Baron. That's not that bad. So what proceeds to happen is it's just like a whole plethora of things to go wrong. Like, we do get Baron. That's like, we do get Baron easily because like they couldn't stop us in time to get it. But unfortunately, I didn't have my flash, and Lee Sin couldn't like hop over the wall because, I don't know, maybe he was out of wards, or maybe he tried to fight. I don't know why he didn't escape, and our top laner couldn't escape either. So like it was just the 3 of us in Baron pit, and we were split between our Jhin and our support. It was just the 3 of us versus like the 3 of them, and Zed and Caitlyn were coming back as well. So it was about to be like a 5v3, and our top laner dies immediately. I forget what he was doing. Like, he was such a non-factor to this whole thing. I don't think I remembered. Like, I don't think I even remember him at all. And so it's just me and Lee Sin, and like I'm just spewing spells out left and right, trying to not completely die. Like, just trying to not die and stay alive. Maybe we can kill them. Maybe we could kill them in like the short amount of time we had, and maybe somehow make it out alive. So it's just like a whole, like, I'm just gonna say it, a whole clown fiesta party to go into like the Baron pit. Just like everyone's there, and I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just moving left and right, trying to not get stunned by Poppy into the walls. I'm like, there's Zed, so he's gonna want to ult me. I had to use Zanya's. It's just a whole plethora of things that go wrong. It's like you have to be there to see the shenanigans that would go on in that Baron pit. It will scar you. It will like scar you for life. The shenanigans that went on in that Baron pit. So, in the end, only like Morgana and Jhin were left with our Baron buff, and like naturally that's just like they already took our mid inhibitor, so like we didn't have much protection there, so that was basically the end of the game, and like our Lee Sin could not make decisions for the life of him. Like it was just it's like shot calling, and like the shot calling in League of Legends is so important. Like I cannot stress that. Like as much as mechanical skill you can have, if you do not have the decision making skills to know when and how to do things at the right time, you're not good at the game. It comes like being good at the League of Legends or anything really comes with skill and decision making, and I don't think anyone ever understands that. Like I watched a lot of Stonewall 8 and he expresses that wonderfully. Like I really like watching his videos. He like expresses how to properly make decisions, and I feel like I'm getting better through watching, and you learn from him. That's the point of his channel. So like I just ranked is a trap. Don't do it. It's like after going like I've never been tilted in League of Legends until I've played rank, and now I've experienced what it means to tilt on League of Legends. It's just like so. Like I don't even. We're already 20 minutes in, and I don't even feel like I'm getting tilted just by rehashing this already. So like I don't even want to go into the shenanigans that went to Twisted Treeline. Maybe another time. Maybe I'll get Jinx on the horn, and then we'll talk about our Twisted Treeline shenanigans. Like that was just a whole other plethora of things. So I was so tilted at that point. I just didn't want to play ranked anymore. So like we just go into our normals game, and like Jinx, Skip, and I go into our normals game. It's just like League of Legends is League of Legends. You're always gonna get people who are like just bad. Like there is like Skip remembers this game here. Skip is right here in front of me right now. You remember the game with like you were Callista with our Sona who was intentionally feeding, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna put Skip through that PTSD. That's, like, he was bound to that fool the whole game. Like, our jungler master, I was up against, like, I was playing Miss Fortune top, don't ask. I saw Gnar, just, like, I didn't want to play a tank. So I just decided to, like, I decided to play Miss Fortune top. It was alright. I got the early game advantage on him, because, like, Miss Fortune's early game lane bully. And, like, Jinx is going up against, I forgot. Lux? Was it Lux?
Yes, Lux.
I don't think it was Lux. No, Lux was the support.
No, Lux. Support was Braum.
Oh, the support, yeah, the support was Braum. She was up against Lux, and, like, so, yeah, our Master Yi, like, he was not a good jungler. He couldn't ping to save his life, so, you know, I'm going in. Instead, he would just, like, go in on his own, just like, okay, I didn't realize you were coming. I mean, maybe I should have taken a look at the mini-map. That might be my bad too, but like he just wouldn't ping and tell us when he was going in. So like he would go in and then have a late response, but rather than actually pull out and say, you know, this is like I'm in a bad situation. Maybe I should like dip out. You know, like I'm trying to cover him, trying to make sure he can like at least escape alive, but no, he just keeps going in. It's like that's not even the point. So like we had a jungler who wasn't all that good at jungling. He was like mechanically wise, he was like a level 6 Master Yi. Like the masteries don't even matter. Like ranks and masteries don't matter. You can still be bad regardless of the rank and mastery you have. So yeah, and he would do this for both top lane and mid lane, and like bot lane didn't even need his help to get fed, but like our Sona was already taking care of that for us. Like she was intentionally feeding. She would just go Tyler 1, run it down mid and top and like bot lane. That's what she was doing. So yeah, and like but this was a normals game. So like instead of being like, okay, this is stressful, I'm just like, yeah, this is fine. Like I expect this. This is normals. It's alright. People are supposed to be bad in normals. So you're just like, it's nice, calming, and peaceful, despite the fact that we are completely losing this game. it was still really peaceful and nice to be like to. It's just really refreshing to go back to low stakes stuff like normals after like games of ranked. People are coming into the room. I need everyone to leave. Please. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Wonderful. I'm glad things like this can happen. Anyway, that's a non-factor. What was I saying? I've like 30, this is a 30-minute video, so I'm just gonna end it off by saying, like, the difference between ranked and normals is that, like, you can, ranked, the difference between ranked and normals is like, you know that the meme with the dog, he's got the coffee saying, this is fine. Like, the difference between ranked and normals is that meme with one room that's on fire. Normals is one room that is on fire. And ranked is like an entire building that is on fire. That is the difference between normals and ranked. So, that's all I've got. Like, maybe sooner or later I'll get back into, like, I'll get Jinx on the horn. We could talk about the Twisted Tree Line rank struggles. I'm sitting down now. I'm putting the mic back on the table. I'm done ranting. I'm Game Master 1000. I hope you guys enjoyed this rant for me talking about my rank struggles. I don't know if I'm gonna climb. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna climb out of bronze. Like, for what's the point? I mean, I want to keep playing ranked because I know, like, one of these days they're going to release Victorious Taric, and I'm gonna want that skin, but I'm not gonna be able to, like, grind ranked in time to get the gold. So just like, I just have to kind of wait for the day that Victorious Taric comes out and just like, oh, okay. That's just a skin I'm never gonna have. Anyway, this is like the end of the video. I've already rambled enough. I'm Game Master 1000. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk about how awful ranked can be. And if there's anything you can take from this, if there's anything I want you to take from this, is that always ban Yasuo. Because no matter what, if you don't ban Yasuo, he's going to end up on your team, and he's going to feed. That's what I want you to take away from this. Always ban Yasuo. That's the moral of the story. Peace out.